Hello, my dear Aquarians. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. If you like the message, please like, share, and subscribe. And I want to let you know as I'm shuffling the cards that I have a special at the end of every month that I give monthly snapshot readings for just $25. You get basically the same kind of that you're going to see here. You'll be getting that for yourself, personalized message, and I send it as a pre-recorded message just for you. The other thing I'm offering at this time is that I will include our upcoming $22 healing, clearing, grounding, and shielding life energy healing webinar, and it also, you'll get a recording of it when you're done with the webinar in order to be able to use it in your daily practice. It's going to be an excellent value with combined with the snapshot reading. It's just $33, so you get basically a $47 value for $33. Go ahead and email me if you're interested in taking advantage of that. I'll get your snapshot reading out to you within a day or two at the most, and then you'll be on the webinar call, which is on July 5th. Even if you can't make the call live, you'll get the recording of it, so just want to let you know about that. So these are the messages that are coming through for Aquarius in the month of July. Turn my deck over, things backwards. Wheel of Fortune. Pardon me. Wow, you guys got some interesting things coming up. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Wow. Okay, so right now, what is Aquarius looking like and what you're being faced with, or what is the center of your current situation? And I have the Queen of Pentacles. I think for some of you this may be another person, but I think that most of you, and the way I really usually read this, is that the center of the situation is just you. It's what's going on with you in a personal level, with, whether it's relationships, with work, with life, whatever. And in this case, I'm going to go with my initial feeling that this is really representing you. Now, I know you're coming up here as your significator or here, but what is going on in your center of your situation is how are you embodying the essence of who you are in a physical sense. Like, we're not talking so much about love and emotions, although it's always connected. We're not talking so much about thoughts and ideas and communication, which would be, what Aquarius is all about. But it's like, how do you make your stamp on the world in a physical sense? What are you doing in order to make that happen? And what is holding you back from being able to do that? And it's also about wealth, because the Queen of Pentacles is, pentacles are about, physical things and wealth. And so I feel like you've maybe felt like you needed to make a change in your career, or you wanted to do something, just do something different, or even within your same career, maybe you're wanting to move forward in it. Or maybe it's even more of a sense like around your home and your, like, where to live and where to, how to just really create, like maybe you're wanting to redecorate in your home just to make it more homey and more you. But those are the kinds of themes that you're being faced with right now. But I feel like in some ways just saying, oh, it's about home or this or that, it's almost not really quite getting to as core of a big thing that's going on with you right now, because then when I see the cards that are up above and below and then in your near past, all of these things they have very, very deep ties. And so maybe it's like all of these other things in your life. How do you basically take everything? Like, I'm kind of picturing a rope with all of these individual threads of your life, and then how do you take and just like twist them all together and create a really strong rope, and then just anchoring it into the ground? That's kind of like what is happening. All of the experiences in your life, everything that you want to do to achieve, accomplish, who you are, the essence of who you are, your relationships with others, all of it you're trying to integrate and really anchor it in. And so that's kind of like your biggest challenge right now. And you actually have the support of, this is the challenge, or the Nine of Cups, but I feel like it's more your support. And the Nine of Cups is the wish card, and it of the tarot deck, and it really shows somebody who has a lot of abundance in things that they really want, desire, and appreciate, and it has to do with things that have an emotional attachment to these things. but she's experiencing abundance with it. And so maybe it's your support, you know, for saying like, you can achieve this, or you, basically your wishes could come true, but you really have to take a look at deciding what it is that you really want, and, you know, figuring out how to proceed. And then also what kinds of things are blocking you from having it, because you do have some blocks here. I'm going to talk about this in a second. Right now I want to look at what's overarching your whole entire spread is possible heartbreak, sadness, and sorrow, or it is talking about, or it's talking about what is really at the heart of the matter. What is this? What is the thing that if you really could focus everything down into just one, two, or three things, what is at the heart of the matter? And in most cases, though, this is really talking about some pain and sorrow that you have, and then you're being asked at the very base of it to transform it. So you do have some very transformational times that are coming ahead for you in the month of July. And as you basically work through all of these things, it's going to bring about transformation. And in the near past, we see that the Wheel of Fortune comes in play, which I really feel is saying you have like this incredible like shift that just recently occurred, where doors that were previously closed now are opening up. I feel like that was the case with the portal of the summer or winter solstice, right along with the full moon, and that we're in the year of change, because 2016 it's a year of completion because it's a 9, but it also is the year that astrologers are calling it's like the mutable year, because all of the signs are in mutable. So many planets are in mutable signs, like signs of that have, you know, like Pisces, Gemini, and Libra. Is Libra the mutable? No, not Libra. Sagittarius or the Libra are the mutable signs, and they've given us an opportunity to shift, change, and, you know, like where we may have felt stuck before, now we have new openings. So as you're doing that, you're really coming into your own power. That's what I feel like is the near future, is you embodying your true power of who you really are, in even the masculine sense. And you actually will end up achieving a very balanced, you're going to have a quite balanced yin and yang. This also could indicate, you know, a person, and if it does, if you're in a relationship, desiring a relationship, then you definitely have somebody coming in, or are with somebody who's very, very well matched, because you know, we have used the significator here. Maybe you're feminine and so it should be this way, or maybe you're same-sex marriage, doesn't matter, but it's just, or marriage or partnership. But it does really show that that you're really coming into your power, and that whoever this person is, you're very well matched with them. The suggested action is the Devil, and I feel like this is kind of appropriate actually, because as I was talking about with the Queen of Pentacles, you're really taking a look at what is it that you truly desire and how to bring things into a physical sense. And in order to really have transformation, and then being able to anchor yourself in you know, with the new opportunities that are coming your way, you have to address what holds you back. And whatever holds you back are the things that you're bound to. It might have to do with addictions and codependency and things like that. It's about breaking chains. And so it's really, you know, facing like even the deepest parts of us, the deepest, darkest parts of us that we're like, you know, these are the things I really know I want to have change. And you do have the ability to do that right now. Your outside influence is the Queen of Swords. This could be another person. This could indicate that you have, you know, partnership coming in, or it could be, you know, even your own self, that you are, you know, that you're in a way you're coming to your own aid. I know it's kind of strange because it's supposed to be an outside influence, but if we haven't always embodied who we really are before, and then when we start embodying that, and then that comes in, then that really, in a sense, is an outside influence. We have the Two of Cups as your hope and your fear, and I know sometimes we're like, you know, we say fear because it's like, I'm never going to have this person, and they're really going to come into my life, and you're also hoping for it. And know that it does, because we have as the outcome as the Ten of Cups. So if you guys are already in a relationship, then know that it really is going to be going into a new level as you work through all of this. Or if you're wanting that partnership to happen and that it is going to come true. I don't really have a time frame. This doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen in July, but that is where you're headed ultimately. And then we have the Justice card, which just shows us that, you know, all things are being balanced out, that the universe is actually, you know, at play in supporting and helping with this. We already saw that you know, they came in with the Wheel of Fortune, and know that you know, justice will be had overall. If you have any situations that you're not, you know, within any of this, know that everything is exactly as it's meant to be, and the outcome will be according to plan. You have a plan for your life that you yourself put into place before you were even born, and that it will come true. All right, so I'm going to take a look at what romance angels have to say to us in the month of July. Any messages for Aquarius in the month of July that you would like us to know? And it says free yourself. It's interesting to me that it's right here next to the Three of Swords. You know, we have these experiences in our life. We have pains, we have sorrows, we have, you know, stuff that we came to experience and work through, but it doesn't ever do us any good to dwell on it and stay in that state of sadness and sorrow. So free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, and this power of you being, you know, really who you are meant to be. It will help you with that. And then I have the soulmate card that came up. So yes, this is your soulmate. You do have, you know, the Two of Cups really is a soulmate kind of card. You have a soulmate that is either in your life now or is coming in. And when you meet them, or if you have already met them, know that they really are a soulmate that you're meant to be with. And then I have the waterfall. So there's work for us to do, but a lot of times the actual work comes from completely surrendering and allowing the universe to just take us along in the flow. The Wheel of Fortune really speaks to that, as in, you know, there's certain things that are just beyond our control, and the best way to deal with it and to navigate these rapids and these, you know, the challenges of a waterfall is just to completely let yourself go and be free to fall over the rocks in that beautiful waterfall, and just flow with it. Just go with it. Don't let anything hold you back, and certainly don't let your stuff like this hold you back. Your Three of Swords experiences, being afraid of transformation. Like, transformation is, you know, really just truly surrendering to what's coming in, and then just allowing it to transform you, because it will. And then I have the ocean, and the ocean is speaking to you right now. It is very healing to your soul and soothing. And then imagine dipping yourself into the ocean, and then even if you can, spend time this summer, or if you're the southern hemisphere, go spend some time by the water. If you can get to the ocean, all the better. I'm personally more attracted and love lakes more than the ocean, but I still know, like, I love the ocean, and the salt in the air is very, very healing. So if you can get down to the ocean, do that. And finally, if you have a question for anything at all that pops out at you right now that you would like an answer to, I'm pulling an Angel Answers card, and it says a year from now. So I hope that you enjoyed this message, and please join me next month for, I'll do general readings again. Thank you. Bye.